As climate change threatens California, officials seek sustainable insurance. Los Angeles, California regulators are teaming up with the United Nations to develop sustainable insurance guidelines that would help address climate change-related disasters, such as coastal flooding and larger wildfires, the first such partnership of its kind between the international organization and a U.S. state, officials announced Tuesday. After a roundtable discussion at the University of California, Los Angeles with lawmakers, State Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara announced that his agency would work with officials from the UN. Principles for Scientists contend that climate change is helping to fuel larger and more destructive wildfires, although they cannot say global warming is the cause of any specific blaze. Similarly, we have a historic opportunity to utilize insurance markets to protect Californians from the threat of climate change, including rising sea levels, extreme heat, and wildfires, Lara said in a statement. Working with the Camp Fire in Northern California was the costliest single natural disaster in the world for insurers last year, resulting in $12.5 billion in covered losses, and was the most destructive wildfire ever, according to the German reinsurance company Munich Re. It was also the death. In the wake of the last 2 years of wildfires, Californians have seen insurance companies flee the wildland-urban interface market where so much of the destruction has been centered. Where companies we're not just talking fire, but sea level rise, coastal erosion, things like that, said State Senior Nancy Skinner. At the same time, California's utilities are looking for their consumers to shoulder millions of dollars in grid hardening costs while Governor Gavin Newsom has a sustainable insurance roadmap will enable California to harness risk reduction measures, insurance solutions, and investments by the insurance industry in order to build safer, disaster-resilient communities, and accelerate the transition to a low-carbon, sustainable economy, said Butch Bakani, the leader of the UN initiative. The Principles for Sustainable Insurance initiative was launched in 2012 at the UN conference on Lara's office said the partners plan on working with insurers, reinsurers, public policy leaders, environmental non-government organizations, researchers, and risk management experts to address climate change issues. The state is the copyright 2019 Los Angeles Times. Visit the Los Angeles Times at distributed by search for location/city.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.